All right, guys, Dr. Tim Wu again here with our fourth component of the bike body performance assessment. I call it the anterior line mobility assessment. Anterior meaning front of your body, so we're talking about the front of our legs here. Mobility meaning what capacity do we have to get our hip and our knee into the ranges that we need to be healthy, happy, safe performing bike riders. So all you need to do is get a pillow, kind of padded your knee up, as well as a wall or like a couch or something to put your leg against. So I'm going to demonstrate what a good on the rating scale would look like. So a good would be your knee is up against the wall, your foot all the way up. I can see my butt is all the way up against my heel, touching there. I get my back up against the wall, like there it is. You can feel, if you're too tight to get there, you'll feel it running all the way down the anterior or front side line of muscles that go down the front of your hip, through your quad, across your knee, and all the way down to there. So if you can get your back all the way up against that wall, other leg in front of you, knee bent at 90, and you're there, you're a happy person, and you're not arching your back out. You're not like, oh, let me arch my back, and now my back's there. No, get that pelvis underneath you. Bring that belly button towards the wall with you. Suck that belly in, keep your abdominals contracted, and you can still get those shoulders against the wall. Fantastic. You are good. You have the prerequisite anterior line mobility to tolerate a lot of the stimuluses of bike riding and all that kind of good jazz and fun. But if you're not on the good, you're not here, and this is hard, but you can get to a little further from the wall, maybe about a foot or so. That's about 12 inches. Now, if you can do that, but then still maintain an upright chest, you're not arching your back out, I call that pretty fair. Not bad. You're not good. Like, we're still got some work to do to make sure you're nice and flexible and mobile to tolerate bike riding and be your best. Now, if you can't even get the foot up on the wall and it's like, ooh, I am too tight to tolerate that. I need a different version. Tell me what to do. And we're kind of in the fair to poor range. We can't get that up there. Bring that foot onto the ground, and then you'll just do a straight assessment this way. So we move you. You're right here. All right. So we have your foot down on the knee down on the ground. All right. Keep that belly underneath you. You can get to here. If you can get a full straight line all the way down, meaning if I'm here, like my knee is in front of my hip, you see the knee in front of the hip, and that's as far as I can go, you're too tight. We don't have enough anterior line mobility to make you safe and perform well on the bike. But if you're here and you can at least get to neutral, meaning it's almost like a straight line, shoulder to hip to knee, all the way down, then that's okay, you're in the poor range, okay? So good is all the way up on the wall, butt back against your heel, back against the wall. Fair is knee about 12 inches from the wall, and you can get that neutral position through here. Poor needs some work, that's okay, we're gonna work on that, is neutral with knee on the ground, this leg bent. So if you can't even get to there, it's like, oh, I can't, I'm too tight, poor, but we're gonna work on that, okay? So this is the anterior line mobility part 4 of the bike body performance assessment.